Good evening, Santa Cruz. How are we doing out there? We're holding up? I swear they put me between Annalicia and Danny for a very valid purpose. It's the best squish sandwich you could possibly be in. Secondly, because I'm British, if I mess up Courtney's last name, everyone's just going to blame the Brits and not the Americans. So I kind of got, sucker punch with that. But more so, I had the joy of sitting down with her beforehand. And I got to explain how I got her number and I misdialed multiple times and left some crazy person in Santa Cruz, I'm sorry if it was you, some messages saying, I need you to call me back. Who are you? Tell me about yourself. And I got to meet her here today after reading, like everybody else, the good times and everything. But it was eye-opening because sitting and observing like the rest of you, all these speeches and all these acceptances, it allowed me to realize what ties Santa Cruz together. And not just Santa Cruz, but also in a more kind of microscopic zone, the NEXTIES and everyone that comes to the event, Santa Cruz events. There are continual phrases and words like collaboration, bringing people together, helping people, inspirational things, innovation, and words that tie us together because we're not just the norm. I definitely think outside the box. I am the executive director and founder of All About Theatre, and every day I demand that children do not listen to society. Sorry, mums and dads. But I encourage them to find their own voice, to speak for themselves, and to really think for themselves. And one of the best things about Courtney that I'm going to bring up here and bring up about her is that she hasn't done all those things that we all are like in our 30s and 40s doing because she's 18. Did I say she was 18? Just checking. She has done this since she was born, like maybe even in her mother's womb. And Alicia probably was right there with her. But kicking, thinking, innovating. She believes in something that is deep and powerful, something that is innate in her, and I think is innate in a lot of us, and that's why we come to these awesome, incredible events. Thank you, Matthew. But I want to just say she has found a voice in herself. She has had incredible leaders, her family for one, that have stood for great things, that still are, that are working with children. And children's not the only theme for all of us NEXTIES, but it is really a paramount kind of like it's where community comes from. Without kids, without babies, we don't really go anywhere. So community as a whole starts with kids. That's why I work with them. They're as insane as me, and I love them every day. Courtney also works with kids. She may only be, just be entering adulthood herself, but she inspires. She not only inspires because she naturally is inspirational, but she actually encourages people to think. She does geeky things like mathematics and everything, which is really cool because I have a neuroscience degree, so we all like connected powwow. And she also has stage managed in theater. So her and Annalicia and I were all channeling the inner theater people here. But I think that anything that is going to come out of her mouth is going to be a stepping stone, a marker to a path and a journey that is long, that is going to uplift the next generation. So I come back to kids again and go, why do we always set, and society, this is not us, we're better than society, I'm kidding, but we're the evolved society. But why is it society as a norm always thinks that children, they can't memorize 45 lines. They can't create something that no one's ever invented before. Why the hell not? Seriously, if we can't look to our kids for their creativity, their vulnerability when society has not affected them, who can we? Courtney is about to come up here and give you inspirational words because she is moved by a message that has been with her since birth. She believes that you are going to fail in life and you're going to pick yourself right back up off that pavement and continue again. And that's going to make you who you are, and you should stand up for that. Don't be what society dictates you have to be. Be what's passionate to you. Connect with people and listen and observe. Gather that inspiration. Put it into an idea of your own and inject it right back out into community. She is a visionary in her own right, and I cannot wait to see what she does with the rest of her career. She is about to enter a new business, which I'll let her explain because it's all like hush-hush. But I just want to invite to the stage somebody who's actually inspired me in like a 20-minute conversation today, as well as somebody that I see being more than capable of doing inspirational and great things in this community. Let's hear it for the magical Courtney Laschkewitsch. And I nailed it.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for that amazing introduction. Thank you, Matthew, for your thoughtful guidance and leadership. And thank you, everyone who nominated me for this award. I am honored and humbled to be the first winner of the 18 or younger category. Tonight, I'd like to take this time to inspire others young or young at heart to always be motivated to achieve their dreams, no matter the obstacles that may face you. My name is Courtney Laschkewitsch, and I'm an entrepreneur. I've been creating ever since I was 5 years old. I would make little paper microwaves and tables to amusement parks and ski resorts. My parents run a nonprofit, and through the experience of watching their business form and grow, it gave me the knowledge and understanding of how the business world worked at a young age. In sophomore year of high school, I started writing down ideas that came to mind. Whether I was in class, at home, or during lunch, I realized that I couldn't be anywhere without a notebook or pencil. It really made me want to look around my environment and find different machines and everyday items that could be created to do its job better, or saw a problem that needed to be solved. A pencil and a paper is an entrepreneur's best friend. In fact, I believe that no one should leave the house without them. After every week of piled up sticky notes, I would rate my ideas on things such as functionality, simplicity, monetary worth, and value to create the ideas. I think everybody should do this. You will be shocked with the ideas you come up with, even those of you who think you aren't creative. I'm currently at Cabrillo College studying business and American Sign Language, and I plan to support myself through my own businesses I create, with one currently in the making. I want to leave this world with a legacy. I believe that if you live for your passion and work hard enough, anything is possible. Changing the world to make it better is what we should live for. Without innovation and design, we'd all wear the same clothes, drive identical vehicles, and own very, very similar houses. Inventors, designers, creators, doers is what we need to stand apart from each other, to add color to the world, and to make change to the world around us. Just think about what would happen if there was no more design, no more making, just reprints of clothes, and only one type of iPhone case. How would you feel? Stuck? Maybe claustrophobic? Well, for our world to continue to move, to evolve, and to relinquish in itself, we must create, and that is what inspires me. When you live for a strong purpose, hard work isn't an option anymore. It's a necessity. I would rather change someone's life and live in a box than be rich and not. If you believe that you are one of those people who says you aren't creative enough, can't invent, or are stuck on the idea process, it's not the idea that should be difficult. It's the problem that you must think about, and all will fall into place. The idea will come when you find a problem that is either so ridiculous, pervasive, or aggravating that you can't bear another second without its creation. For those of you who don't know what you want to do, follow your passion. And if you don't know what that is, find someone you look up to and ask yourself what makes them meaningful to you. If you are willing to put hard work into your passion, no one should be able to stop you. There are countless reasons people will tell you not to start a business. Whether you're too young, too old, not smart enough, don't have enough money, your parents want a doctor. Ignore society. Take a risk and change someone's life. That's the mind of an entrepreneur. I want to leave a legacy, and now you can too. A life without happiness isn't a life at all. Don't live your life in a job that you don't want to be in. Live your life in a career that you can't live without. Thank you.